Welcome to episode number 26 of the Better Take Podcast. I'm your host, Russell Orhe, and today we have a very special guest. I feel like I say that every single episode, but this is like a real fucking special guest. This is my best friend, Joshua Okonye.
I already know.
Back in town.
Where's the camera? This camera?
That's your camera.
It's your boy, Joshua. Hey, we back for the GM podcast. You know what I'm saying? Little back to the past, but no, this is nice. I'm glad to be on, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I feel like the last time we did one of these things was on the Naka podcast. Like when we had we had everybody. We had Alex, Shali, Ant, Matt, you, me.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
Good
yeah,
time.
that was like during that was like the end of the pandemic, wasn't it? Like end of 2021 or like.
Yeah, cause it was around 2021.
Yeah. So we did it at Alpha Land.
Yeah.
So for those of you guys that are listening that don't know, like me, Josh, Shali, Alex, and Matt, like way back in the day, we're like a group of friends. We had a podcast called the GM Podcast,
so it was up there.
It was up there. No,
I still got the videos with Joe Budden podcast on Spotify. It was like top 10.
Yeah. Nah, we was low key killing it. We was killing it. We broke up before them niggas though.
Yeah, we fumbled the back on that one. I ain't gonna lie. I think we had something special. We could have done something.
We had some motion on YouTube. We had some motion on Spotify. We was killing it, and our conversations were good as hell too. Like we was rolling.
People were like, we actually, we had the funny, we had the comedy stuff too.
Yeah.
But we had some deep, real life changing conversations. We talk about business, lifestyle, everything like that. So a lot of people found a lot of just good information from it. So
what do you feel like killed the pod?
I mean, you got 5 people. Time, like everyone on different schedules. Y'all were like growing in y'all companies. I was heading out to Miami for PT school at the time. So yeah, it was just 5 people. You got 5 people who always grinded.
Yeah.
It's hard to find the same amount of time for everybody to sit down in one spot for like 2.5 hours. So
yeah, I feel like it was like the ego too, like the fact that like not ego, but it's a mixture of time management and then like a little bit ego because like niggas will show up late and then get mad at the niggas that are on time, and it's like
people get haircuts during.
It's like, yo, we're recording at 2. Someone's literally getting a haircut as we're like recording. Like I remember one time, shout out to Alex. Alex, you already know you're my nigga. Like one time Alex pulled up late. We like, Alex, you late? I don't even want to talk, bro. I don't want to talk. I'm on the move. I'm like, nigga, you are late. Like, what do you mean? So I think that's what kind of made it tough, because when you got 5 people trying to come together on a format, it's just tough because like you're always like moving off of one person's schedule, and then one person just ends up fucking up the whole thing anyways. I don't know. I feel like
and once it got delayed, and we knew it was gonna be late, and then I remember we said we're not podcasting at night anymore because as soon as it got delayed and going to nighttime, bro, it was just tough. Yeah, it was tough to keep it going because everyone was like, bro, we were like there for 3 hours and we wanted to do like a quick 1.5.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was good while it lasted though. It was fun. It definitely had some good times, some funny stuff. Even times I go back and kind of just re-listen to some of those. Cause I still got the recordings. On my laptop.
You go back and listen to them?
Well, sometimes they kind of pop up if I open up like my Apple Music or something. The file will pop up or anything like that. So definitely, we had some funny ass moments.
And it's funny because like we would have real life fights. Like I don't think people realize that. Like we would like on the podcast type shit. Like we would have fights on the podcast, and like we would carry those fights over to like real life, which is like crazy.
Yeah, no, we definitely stopped being. We had 5 and we end up being 4 for periods of time. we end up being 5 again.
Yeah.
And, now it's some real life breakups happening. Yeah. But hey man, that's what happens.
Good content. That's what happens when
people giving their opinions, and 5 very strong-minded, opinionated people too.
There was one fight we had. It was literally over. Was it Beyonce and Chris Brown, or was it Beyonce and Michael Jackson or some? It was Chris Brown and Usher or some shit.
Yeah, I want to say Chris Brown and Usher. I don't think I was in there. That's when y'all had it here.
Yeah, we had a podcast here. Funny enough, we had a podcast here at Corruption. It was the last episode ever. Because we were like, yo, let's try to bring it back. And we had an episode, and we'll talk about what the fuck is going on, because I'm sure y'all niggas are watching this shit. You're like, what the fuck are they actually doing? But we had a last episode here at Corrupted. It was me, Matt, Shali, and Alex, and we just got into like an ugly fight about, I believe it was Chris Brown and Michael Jackson, and like it just got into an ugly fight.
Yeah,
just, I think it was like who's a better performer.
Yeah, who's a better performer?
Some shit like that.
I remember y'all sent me the audio to edit it.
Yeah,
and I was listening to it. I'm like, bro, I can't use this. Man.
Yeah,
like there's a full blown fight on the podcast. I can't use this. There's no cutting this out. There's no chopping it up. I knew it was done at that point. I was like, yeah. It was raps.
Yeah.
Raps.
But this episode is crazy because, I mean, there's a lot of different fucking reasons why this episode is crazy. So today is Friday, December 8th. We're currently recording literally in the gym. We're recording at Corrupted Strength. We're not in the lobby. We're actually in the trenches. I mean, like, if you just look at the camera, I'm turning back.
We got to turn.
Yeah, y'all don't got to turn, but y'all can see the gym is packed. This is Friday before we close, and we actually have an open day, so people can come train for free. I just want to give people the opportunity to come and see Corrupted Strength. I know, like, I met someone from Iceland today, which is crazy as fuck.
Damn.
Literally met someone from Iceland today. So people are going to be coming down. I'm sure it might be packed tomorrow as well, because I know people have been hitting me on like DMs talking about like they're going to slide through. For those of you guys that are just like tapping into the conversation, I do have to close Corrupted Strength. The reason is because our landlord is not going to allow us to renew the lease here, and it sucks, but that's what happens when you don't own shit. You got to respect it.
Nah, man, I don't wish him a happy new year. I hope he has a terrible Christmas.
That motherfucker's rich.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that motherfucker's rich though. You gonna be all right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we have to close the gym, and tomorrow it gets even more interesting than that. Tomorrow is actually, number one, it is going to be the last day Corrupted Strength is going to be open to the public, so people are going to come through, get their workouts in. And then on top of that, it is my birthday as well. I'm not like a huge birthday guy, but I will be going out getting fucked up. I will be getting fucked up.
I'm gonna keep him right. He's not gonna get too wild. I'm gonna keep him in check.
I'm turning 29 years old, and then before I go,
ugly number.
29. 29 is pretty ugly. Because the next year is the big 3-0. In the big 3-0, I feel like you got to go like somewhere. Yeah, destination type
dirty
shit.
30. I don't know if it's dirty 30 for men and women.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say dirty 30.
You're not gonna say dirty 30?
I'm not gonna say dirty 30. That's kind of weird.
That's a little.
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I don't think I've ever seen niggas say
zesty, but you know,
yeah, that's kind of wild. 30. Yeah. So then this is what's crazy, which I wanted to be one of our first topics. We have our high school reunion, our 10-year high school reunion, which is insane. So me and Josh went to high school together. We graduated together. I think we almost sat right next to each other. Yeah, we sat right next to each other.
There was supposed to be a girl in between us. I don't know what happened to her.
I don't know what happened.
I guess she didn't pass. I don't know.
Yeah.
But her absence was.
She didn't make it.
Yeah, it was our blessing. We were right next to each other, so it was a cool moment.
Literally graduated next to this dude. So our high school reunion is tomorrow. So like we're gonna be seeing everyone that we graduated with tomorrow. So the gym is open from 8 to 5 p.m. and then the event starts at 6:30 or something like
6 to 10.
6 to 10.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fade the high school reunion, and then after that I'm gonna go out. But Josh, how do you feel about high school reunions in general, and can you believe that we got to this point in life?
I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking forward to it since maybe like 2020. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I got to PT school, I was like, ooh, I graduate in 2023. And that's when my reunion is gonna be. So I felt like it was like a perfect time to just go back after. I mean, I'm not trying to think about it like I'm not trying to flex or anything. But
you can
like,
say it, bro. It's
like
okay.
I graduate, you know, and now I'm a physical therapist, and then I go back to my high school reunion, and kind of like it comes all together and everything like that. So I felt like it was just a good timing, good opportunity, just to see people we haven't talked to in a long time.
Yeah.
Also, just to see the people who back in high school, you know, maybe some of them didn't think too much.
Is there someone, because y'all don't understand, like this dude called me like last week or like 2 weeks ago talking about, yo, you gotta go, like I need you there, like we gotta go, come on bro, it's gonna be a good time. So like, is there someone that you're like,
there might be some people who may have, you know, may have been talking spicy back in high school, didn't think, you know, someone was going to do certain things, but I don't know. I just want to go back and kind of see a lot of people, you know, and just reconnect, you know, reconnect, and just kind of show the growth too, because you know we've been doing some special things.
That's true, because I feel like the growth is like the most important part, because in high school you think it's almost the end all be all. Yeah. Like you're in high school, you're in those moments, you're in those cliques, and you swear that it's your entire life. Yeah. And because I'm saying this because there's a lot of high schoolers that probably listen to this podcast, people that are in college that are feeling disconnected, but like, you're like where you grew up at that period of time is everything for you. Yeah. And you're thinking like this is the epitome. I remember there's people in high school that like they was the man type shit. Now I'm looking at them, I'm like, oof, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like for the most part I look relatively the same. Yeah. I would like to think I didn't peak. You look relatively the same.
Young
like
and black, man.
Yeah.
No black, don't crack. We gonna stay like this for a while.
Yeah, young and black. So you want to talk about some of the, not like literally some of the people, but like the evolutions, the differences that you've seen of individuals since we left high school?
I think I don't know. I have to say just the mindset of certain individuals. You know, it kind of carried on.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, you know, they had a certain mindset that was beneficial to them moving forward, and some people had a mindset that kind of made them stuck.
Yeah.
In a way, you know. So, you know, us, we kind of stood out in the way of I mean, you were more popular and everything like that. You know, I was a smart, you know, AP kid, but also played sports and everything like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just felt like we had mindsets that were like, that stood out. You know, we didn't go to parties.
Yeah, we didn't do
I'm
that
not saying
shit.
like this is like, enjoy your high school years.
Yeah,
Definitely
for sure.
enjoy your high school years and everything like that. But nah, me and Russ, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, we thought different. We were
did
different. We were different. Like people were going to parties, we were training.
Yeah, we were the type of motherfuckers. Like you go to a party and we'll be like, look at y'all. Y'all was probably drinking all weekend. Like the fuck, like y'all doing cocaine now. Like, God, remember that shit?
Hey man, rich kids got access to crazy things.
It's like y'all drinking, y'all smoking. They would party after our football games and all that kind of stuff.
I think the main thing, or one of the biggest things from it, is it wasn't us looking down on them or saying, oh, they're not doing whatever they should be doing. It was crazy that like by us not wanting to participate, we got flack. I know I got flack for not wanting to go all the time.
Oh,
like,
you think you're too good for us?
And it was like, bro, no, I had a brother who was going to college. I knew he was going to med school.
And
there was no money. There was no money for me.
Nigerian?
There was no money for my parents. Were not paying for 2 universities and med school. So I was like, I knew what I had to do in order to go to college. And I had people like, Josh, why do you act like this? You're not going to the NFL. You know who you is. I remember I put that up. But
Josh had a stint in the NFL too. So
yeah. So and it was just I mean, shit. You saw it from firsthand. How many people? I was least likely to do anying that I set out.
Yeah,
to do.
if there was a nigga that was not gonna make it to the league, it was him. Like,
yeah, man, like,
not like in a mean way, but like people clown on him so much. He was like a real life anime character. Like Josh in junior high was called Okonye because like, I mean, you were unathletic and shit. Like I was
no, so
yeah,
and it's like I understand to a certain degree. I wanted to be something that I really wasn't ready to be at the time.
Yeah.
7th grade, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be the star wide receiver, but I was a fat, chubby, asthmatic kid, and I got sent to lineman, 3rd team lineman, and not like 3rd team, like 3rd string, but like A team, B team, C team. You know?
C team.
That's where I met Russ actually.
Yeah.
But Russ moved up. I stayed on C team, so that's another story. But my thing was, you know, even though I had big aspirations and big dreams, people always felt like you were stuck, like that was where you're gonna be.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, I always was one, because you know, quotes and motivation, we do that stuff now, but bro, we've been doing that.
Yeah, we've been doing that since
one.
Fucking
like saying all these motivational quotes, saying like all these cliche things, but that's because it was so ingrained in us. That's what we actually believe. And I remember I used to tell people, I'm like, at the end of the day, no matter where you start, you can put in the work to get where you want to go.
Yep.
And I mean, remember I'm not gonna say who, but at the lunch table, we had that argument, and I was like, hey, I'm not fast, I'm not strong, but are you telling me that it's impossible for me to go play college
Are you
ball?
talking about, you know what? Are you talking about the conversation we had? It wasn't high school, it was junior high.
Yeah, junior high, yeah.
I remember that lunch table conversation so distinctly. It was almost like I saw where niggas stood.
Yeah.
It's like, this is your mindset, and you think that because he said specifically, you don't have the talent or the genetics or some shit like that to make it to the next level.
Exactly.
And I remember sitting there. I didn't participate really in the conversation.
Yeah.
But it was almost like no matter how hard you work, there's gonna be a motherfucker that doesn't do shit that's gonna pass you up and shit on you. And I remember sitting there thinking, I'm like, damn, like, I remember, I remember that conversation distinctly. I remember. It was, and I know the names of the people that are sitting at the table too. Like I know everyone. I'm not gonna say them.
It's funny because
one of them hit you up.
Just actually hit me up like like a couple days ago and said I'm good, and like everything's good. No, like I mean we were kids at the time, so I don't hold anything against them, but
it's shit like that sticks in your mind and then drives you, because it's like, if we could look hindsight 10 years, or not, that was like 12, 15 years ago.
Shit, yeah, 15,
Yeah,
15 years
yeah, we
ago.
getting old as hell. If we could like look back hindsight, it's like you tell like younger you, yo, stay on your same road, like keep pushing, keep grinding because it's gonna happen.
But that only like spoke to our like mindset.
Yeah.
'Cause you know how many people easily been deterred, easily just been like, damn, maybe I can't, because I had nothing to show. Like, I mean, as much as I wanted to believe that like, oh, I was gonna be this great athlete, there were people who were faster than me that shouldn't have been faster than me.
Yeah.
There were people who were stronger than me that shouldn't have been stronger than me. And it was just the way it was. But I think after that conversation, I had it in my mind. I really just accepted that, like, I'm going to have to work 2 times as harder to be in the same spot as some people. And that's okay.
Yeah.
And once I kind of realized that and was like, yo, you're going to have to do everything in your power just to get to the same level as others, and then do even more to get above and ahead.
Yeah.
Hey man, it was easy at that point.
Yeah, and we took that mindset like into high school. Like we were the type of athletes and the type of people that would show up to the rec, not the rec center, the field house.
Yeah, early
morning workout,
school.
then go to class, then go to practice, then work out again after. Like,
you know what really was different? Where everyone else was bench pressing and stuff after school.
Yeah,
the easy stuff.
Yeah,
we were power cleaning.
Yeah, we were doing the power cleaning squat. I remember one time we wouldn't leave until we were trying to break 300, right?
Power clean? Hell no.
No, not 300.
It was like 260. It was like around 260.
Okay,
power clean at the time. It was like 10th grade.
Yeah. We wouldn't leave. It was like we were competing with each other to see who would hit it first.
Yeah, man.
And I remember like coach was like, "Man, y'all not gonna hit. Like, get out of here." Like, he was trying to get the fuck on home, but we were trying.
We still on the record board though.
Yeah, we are.
We still there.
No, when I made that video to go back, I looked and my name was still on there for some shit. I was like, okay, hell yeah. Yeah, we was moving different back then.
Hey man, that's when people ask, bro, like, what was it? It's just, I mean, we're just bred. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what made me that way. I just accepted that, yo, I don't know, honestly, I was listening to a lot of E.T., the hip-hop preacher. I think that kind of helped too as well.
I think like E.T. go. I was like, he was motivational? Like, what the fuck?
No. But yeah, I was listening to that, and I think it just clicked that, like, if whatever you're doing is not helping you get to where you want to go, why are you doing it?
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of stuck with me.
Yeah.
Also, I had a lot of things going on at the time too in high school, so it made me focus a lot, because it was like, man, life is rough, but you know what you got to do to kind of get you to a better place, to kind of dig you up out of, you know, your situation. So I think that it was a mixture of a lot of things. But I will say, man, you know how much we worked when the day I went off to college. Remember the final goodbye when I went off to Wake? When I came there, you remember when I came to the crib to say bye?
Yeah, I think so.
That's how I knew. Like, I think that was the first time. Like, you remember?
I'm trying to remember. You came into my room, right?
Yeah, I came here, and it was the last day right before I head out to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Balling, crying.
Yeah.
But only because it's like, it was just the level or just the transition of like, man, all that BS we took, all that everyone making fun of us or
Fuck
like
yeah,
not leaving. It's
like,
bro, I'm about to go play D1 right now.
Yeah.
And you know, go to North Carolina. But it was also different because we hung out every single day.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Like, I was at his crib every single day.
We would work out. Like, we would do so much. Like, we would go to like the summer, like when we were doing football. We'd go to summer camp, not like football summer camp. So basically, like, we would go to our school's like workouts. It was like voluntary workouts, but like we were like leaders, so like we had to make sure we were there. And we would kill our sessions. Like, I'm talking about like give it our all, like in Houston, Texas heat, and then come back to my crib and just like sleep. Like, we would give food and knock the fuck out. That was crazy. But I feel like those years are formative because like we took, I think with you too, you took it and then built like what you have going on now. Yeah. And I took it and I built what I've got going on now. Cause like one thing that we're always gonna be focused on and be true to is like the grind and the work. Whatever that grind and work looks like, it's like, look, whatever the fuck I gotta do, we gonna do it. So it's just crazy, like just to think like, bro, since high school, like we've been like this and we have our high school reunion. with like people that are like just different individuals. Like I want to see like, I mean, it depends. I don't know who's gonna be there, but I just want to see the people that like, did they grow? How like, is there like secret like millionaires that we don't even know about? Like some people just not on social media.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, and there's obviously the people that literally just stayed the same. Like I've seen like on definitely on social media how like there's groups of people like you would still think they're in high school, like the way they move.
Some people get stuck in their high school years, but nah, man. I think one of the things was it was a scary moment, at least for me, like leaving, because it was like, damn, my brother's not gonna be here like to push me anymore and shit like that.
We was calling each other every day though.
Yeah, so it was just like, all right, now I gotta do it myself. You know what I mean? So, but that molded us into being able to. I mean, yeah, we always still pushing each other from afar and everything like that. But it molded us to like, all right, the goal's the same, the grind's the same, the process the same. Keep going, and you found your groove. Yeah. And yeah, man.
I remember when I called you, I said, nigga, someone hit me so hard that my cleat came off. Or like, I think my cleat came off, or like I just didn't see shit. I was like, holy shit. And then I was hitting you, I was like, yo, I just don't think this is for me no more, bro. Like I don't like playing this shit no more. So now I transitioned to do what I was doing now, but I don't know, man. Like I just wanted to touch up on the gym because I didn't know like a lot of people are gonna be like talking about it. I don't even know what to say really. Like I feel like people are gonna look at me to give like a speech tomorrow or something like that.
No, I'm gonna look at you for a speech. I better have a mic or something ready so everyone can hear you. I ain't gonna lie, like shit. Yeah. I might talk myself.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna be crying. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's.
Yeah, go ahead, it's all good. I feel like for me, like I put so much into the gym and the facility. Yeah. And like, I think people that know me, like I'm a gym rat. Like I love the gym. I don't know why. I'm just thankful that this just happens to be something I just fell in love with and like I love doing. So when I put my all into this facility, like, you don't really think about like the end. You just think like, oh, like I'm living in the moment or whatever. So it's just kind of weird that this is the end now, for the time being. Cause I'm just like, this is how we going out. I'm like, goddamn, it just felt like it just happened so fast. So, if anything, I'm just thankful for the community that we've been able to build here. Like, when I really think about it, and I realize like how many people have come down from all across the world, United States, like literally different countries. Like we've had people literally come here specifically to train here. So like for me, it's realizing how special and unique that is and being thankful for that instead of being so sad, which I was sad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sad. Like I was sad like all week. Yeah, I was pretty sad
right now.
It's just kind of tough to. Yeah, it's kind of tough to swallow it, but pause.
I know. I feel like.
I'm being stupid.
Because I've honestly been thinking about it. I know you haven't really. I feel like you haven't really processed it. I haven't. Yeah. But in my head, it's not as if like Corrupted is like closing. It's one of those things like I feel like it's this door is closing for something better to happen. Yeah. You never know what could happen if this place stayed open. It could have hindered you from doing something even bigger. Yeah. Or finding another opportunity that presented itself. So, I'm hopeful that, this is not the end of this because I know how much like this has changed people's lives and stuff. Yeah. Right. So yeah, man. I
that's what I'm sad about that too because like. I think like
not get me crying on camera.
Yeah, I'm like, I just feel bad because like for me it's a lot of responsibility because I do know that a lot of people did like uproot their lives to come over here for like opportunity or just they just wanted to find like a gym community. And damn, I almost cried right there.
Bro, I was like, oh, I know, bro. Me shit, bro.
I was like, oh shit.
That's why I didn't want to go too much into it. But
I'm like looking around and shit.
And that's one thing like we haven't even talked about this, but like I know that pressure weighs on you. You know what I mean? Because I know you have a lot people coming in today. Be like, man, this place has changed my life, stuff like that. So yeah, man. But
I ain't trying to talk. Let's say that tomorrow. I will say because it is the podcast, and like I just want to be vulnerable. Like I will say, I'm very thankful for everyone that is, that has uprooted their lives for opportunity here and try to make something happen here. My only regret is the fact that it does have to go away, and I feel like I let a lot of people down in regards to that.
I don't want you to feel like that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like,
I'm just saying, like, as a human being, I do feel bad. Like,
it's not on you.
yeah, I don't want to. I just want people to think that I'm like disconnected and I don't care what happens either way. I do want things to work out. I do want people to find a home and a space for them to train, because I do feel like this was a safe haven for myself, and I know people have the safe haven for themselves as well. So, like I said, I don't think that it's going to be the end, but I am saddened that, you know, we do have to like close for a little bit, because I just know the impact that it has had. Like, I've seen people post on social media all day just about they've literally made their home and gym, or they made their friends with Corrupted.
Yeah,
like that's their thing, and it makes me not rethink, but like I have like rethought my thought process when it comes to, like, I know I talk shit about it sometimes, but like I do understand that the gym is a place where people congregate. Like, some people go to the gym to socialize, and Corrupted has showed me that, like, yo, like, people do come to the gym for community, and that's fine. And that's made me realize, like, yo, you got to slow down on all the shit talking, because people really do find refuge and they find themselves, and they change and develop from the gym. Like, a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
And I've done it myself. Shit, I just do it in a very isolated way.
So it's more like it's like you separate it though. Like, you come to the gym, you get your work, but like then you also have time to you know, congregate and really
for sure.
socialize.
And honestly, I'm not even mad at the people that literally just come to the gym to congregate.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mad. I'm not gonna participate, but I do understand the importance of that for those people. Like,
it's fun.
Yeah, like literally today, like when I think about it, I mean, shit, I actually never am at the gym this late. Like, by the time 2 or 3 rolls around, I'm out. So me being here late,
traffic.
Yeah, like me being here late has allowed me to see, and I've seen it a couple times. Like, people are here together. Like, people are here, like, talking to each other, checking over each other. How's your day? X, Y, and Z. I actually don't really do that in the gym. But like, I see people come in like groups, and they're like, hey, we're gonna lift, like, we're gonna squat today, and they're uplifting each other, talking, catching up. They're hanging out in the lobby in between sets, chatting it up, watching The Office, watching movies, talking shit. And I'm like, damn, like, this is nice. I would like to be a part of it, but my goals are different. I can't really do that. And it just made me think, I'm like, damn, like, there's people that come to the gym for different reasons. And I'm thankful that people were able to use Corrupted as like a conduit to develop those relationships with other people. And I mean, it has to go away for a little bit. It is what it is. But I'm thankful that I was able to have this journey with you guys. And that's why we're fucking recording this podcast episode with the gym in the background. So we apologize for the noise and all that. But yeah, man, I'm thankful.
Hey man, it's just a minor, just a change. It's just, you know, a stage right now to get through. It's gonna be a tough transition, but like I said before, I don't believe it's over, because I just don't see you just standing by, especially leaving all this equipment. What are you gonna do with all this equipment? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? You gonna sell it? You gotta, like, no, you gotta use it. So
yo, there's people are, I'm not savages, but like, damn, they're like, oh, you just closing the gym? Yo, what's up with that equipment though? Like, they're already on it. They're calling the gym, hitting my DMs.
Yeah.
Nah, I still, you know, it's funny. I still need to hit Shali to like confirm that I could move this shit.
Definitely. Yeah,
I need to do that.
Yeah, you should get a space.
I should probably text him like after this podcast.
Yeah, you should get a space to where you put everything. But at the end of that, that's one good thing about everything being customized. Everything is, unless you want to change your idea of Corrupted, but everything's being customized. It kind of puts you to be like, I gotta keep this. You know what I mean? I can't just, you can't sell it. Like, no, you gotta just run it. You gotta run it back, but now you're gonna run it back better. Run it back. Hopefully a place that maybe you buy and don't have to rent from a landlord who won't let you renew, so this stuff never happens again. But maybe that's what is the door that's waiting to be open. So
it's actually not that hard to get a space. The problem is, guys, like, I know like a lot of people are like curious like what happened. It's literally like, we had a 1-year lease because we signed a 3-year lease initially. So I signed it at the end of 2019. We didn't open during the pandemic year 2020 because we just couldn't. Like, it was impossible to get shit in general. We opened June or July of 2021, and we've been open since. And our lease was up in 2022, at the end of 2022. And for flexibility purposes, I signed a 1-year lease for 2023. In the middle of that lease, or towards the end of the lease, that was supposed to come up in December of this year, or like next couple of weeks. During like August or September, the landlord and his property manager came up to us and said, hey, we're not going to allow you to renew the lease. And I was like, oh shit. And I don't know if you guys keep up with economics and all that kind of stuff, but the economy is absolute shit right now. And corrupted doesn't make money itself. Like, it sustains itself. So people don't really understand. They're like, why don't you just go get like a bigger spot? I'm like, first of all, we are at a fixed rate that is affordable for what we got going on right now.
Yeah.
So now when you go outside and look outside the market, bro, a space like this is probably going for like maybe like $5,000-$6,000, right? Which is like over our current budget. So we're talking about moving the gym, number one, which is a whole price in itself.
Moving my apartment
Yeah.
was pricey. I can imagine everything
so
here.
you gotta move this fucking gym to a new location. Then you gotta gut that new location if it's not ready, like all the way. Get it to my personal liking, and then open again, right? It's just a lot, bro. And I'm not trying to do that. And I mean, number one, on the business front, that's like expensive as fuck. Number two, it's competition season for me coming up. So like prep mode comes up like December. No shit, we about to get in prep right now. So like low key, like honestly,
now, baby.
Yeah, I'll be prepping right now. But honestly, like since it's my birthday week, I've been bullshitting and like eating crazy. But after this week, I'm gonna start prepping and moving the gym, and I'm moving to a new apartment. January, February is literally gonna be dedicated to me getting right for powerlifting and making sure that like nutrition is on point, training is on point. And then March is when I start my competition season. So I have nationals in March, and then after that, I think from March I have worlds in Lithuania if I do well at nationals in June or July.
What? You say if?
I'm showing respect. I'm coming back. It's like for me to.
We're going to Lithuania.
Yeah, we
all right.
My fault.
Going.
You know what I mean, though. I'm saying like
We going. We going.
Yeah, so we going to Lithuania, and then so I can't fuck around, and I'm returning to a federation that I've been in before, so I just need to make sure that I'm on point, and I can't be opening a gym. I ain't got a team no more. You know what I'm saying? I got a team no more. I
look to downsize a little bit.
Yeah, I had to downsize a little bit, so I ain't got like, you know what I'm saying?
It's economy.
Yeah, it's just kind of me right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's me, and some shooters here and there, but like low key, I ain't got no one around me no more. So it's like, it's just a lot on my plate, bro. I can't average a triple double right now.
Yeah,
like, I gotta
it's not a good time to set up an entire new gym.
Horrible time.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna focus on myself. Sounds corny as fuck, but focus on myself.
Sometimes you got to.
But like I said, man, thankful for the journey. Thankful for everyone here. But that's the backstory of everything. It's not anything too spicy, but it's just tough right now given the current situation. Like, ain't no spots left. Commercial real estate is ass. Real estate's ass. Business is not like business ass everywhere. It's tough out here, bro. Rent prices,
not mine, no.
bro. Rent prices are crazy.
You telling me I'm living in Miami right now?
Yeah,
bro.
you are living in. Because I want to catch up with you. I want you to tell the people what you've been up to over these last couple of years.
It's like this camera. I can only talk to. Okay, bet.
Yeah,
all right, bet. Just make sure.
You gonna interchange it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, bet.
Yeah.
Well, so I currently live in Miami. Prices are crazy, and I'm on the. Yeah, prices are ridiculous, and especially since I'm not living in a house, I'm renting. So like when you're renting, you're literally just throwing that money away.
Yeah.
Every month. Just light it on fire, throw it away. So, but I mean, I'm loving what I do at the end of the day. So I'm currently right now I'm a physical therapist. I work in the performance and rehabs private sector. I work with a lot of people from Gen Pop to a lot of pro athletes, various sports and everything like that. So I'm loving what I do. I'm getting to change people's lives the way I wanted to. I'm outside. Basically my goal is to kind of make the healthcare a better system. The way it currently is with, insurances and everything like that, it's a lot limiting for people, and people can't get to where they want to be physically. So, being in the private sector has allowed me to take that more into my hands and be able to, do what I want to do and not have my hands tied by insurance companies. Now, there are other ways around it. They are in-network companies are able to do great work as well, but just a little more fluid and more easier on my end. But yeah, it's a great experience. I'm learning the business. That's what I've been doing lately too as well, just kind of learning business, marketing, the ins and outs of
social media,
creating,
yeah,
such a company as well.
Yeah.
I mean, my boss, he knows that's why he wanted me to be there, because he knows the kind of person I was. He's like, I know this guy wants to work, but I know at the end of the day, like, I'm not trying to be an employee forever. He knows that.
Yeah.
My goal is to be able to create opportunities for people, and the best way to do that is not by working, but by owning.
Yeah.
And that is my goal, because at the end of the day, the only way for me to help more people is to be able to be in a place where I have more reach and be able to put my hands in more things. So that is the goal. That's the end goal. But as of right now, I'm just learning, putting my head down, and I'm just embracing the process to just hone my skills, better my talents, and just learn the game inside and out. So when it's my time to step on the court, I mean, I low-key kind of stepped on the court, but when that's really my time to step on the court, it's gonna be something special for sure.
I was gonna ask you, like, when you're a physical therapist, right? Do you feel like you have a one-up on other physical therapists that haven't been to the athletic level that you've been at?
It depends. So the thing I like about physical therapy, there's so many different fields to it. You have, I'm working the sports, ortho realm, but you have cardiopulmonary, you have oncology, you have geriatric. You have different.
Geriatric
things.
is like old niggas, right?
Yeah, okay. The older population. So it's just like everyone has their thing. So for me specifically, for being in the sports field, definitely. Barton, like, my experience is gonna help me excel more than others in my respective field.
Because I'm thinking, like, me, I mean, I still think of myself as an athlete. Me as an athlete, like, if I had a PT that was a former athlete or still an athlete or views themselves as an athlete, like, I'm gonna connect with that person a lot more. Versus someone that I'm like, you don't even, it's not that you've never been this, but it's like that connection of, like,
exactly.
Yeah, because I feel like you almost have like a one-up business-wise. Oh shit. Business-wise with people, because it's like, I respect him more because he's been in my shoes before.
Exactly,
like, there's that element to it.
Exactly. That's why to this day, I grind. Hey, any athlete that I train, they can get it, because I still be running. I still be sprinting. And I tell people,
you be sprinting like you
gotta
for
sprint.
some
I'm actually preparing for something, but I just want to stay athletic as I can, as long as I can. At the end of the day, if I'm going to teach it, if I'm going to preach it, I gotta be able to do it. So, but I love it. I love the grind. I love being in the heat on the field still to this day. Like, that's therapeutic for me. To go out on a Saturday morning, hit the track, and just run.
Nah, he's hitting the track for real though. Like, y'all need to go check his IG. Like, I'm talking about, he hitting the track for real. Like, it's not like, oh, I just did like a couple sprints. Like, this dude hitting the track like we used to hit the track in fucking high school.
I mean, because at the end of the day, like, I know it hurts. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my body. There's sometimes I wake up and I'm like, my body hurts. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
we getting old, bro. I know you've been stomping the ground like that. Bro, I know his knees dead.
When I tell you the flag football, I did a flag football tournament.
Yeah,
a couple weeks
ago. You played against oh boy.
A lot of the social media influencers were there too.
Who's that one? The big dude, the diesel dude.
I was like, something big. If you see the big swole dude always sprinting.
Something
he got.
What's that dude's name? Do you know Ashton or some shit?
It's like Ashton or something like that.
Ashton Ashley or some shit like
something
that.
Like
I don't
that.
fucking know.
But I played against a lot of they were in the tournament as well. But man, when I tell you, like, I do agility, I do speed training, everything like that. But when you're playing like game
movement,
like all that kind of stuff, 4 games back to back to back, and you're like, now it's all reaction. So I'm like cutting off of reactions. I'm putting in more force. I'm doing a lot of wiggles and everything like that.
Yeah.
Well, when I tell you I could not lift my legs the next day, my all my hip flexors, everything destroyed.
Damn.
And my whole team, we came to work 2 days later, Monday, everyone inching around like, hey, one of my coworkers, his knee was swollen. I was like, yeah, bro, it's time to wrap it up. But it was fun though. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, hey, I was putting in crazy work.
Yeah.
I was putting in crazy work still, and that's why I do it. So I'm able to still do that.
You know, it's so funny. Like, we are actually in the prime physically in our physical primes. The thing is though, like, when you get older, I think it really comes down to recovery. It takes your body longer. Like, we can't be eating bullshit. I mean, I don't know about you. You always flex that your stomach is fucking.
It's about balance. It's about balance.
Okay.
80%. I would say 80% of the time, I'm locked in, honed in, eating my my chicken, my rice, and some. Like, it's gonna taste good, not nothing bland, but I have my 20% where I'm gonna enjoy.
Yeah,
because this nigga my truffle Parmesan fries, my burger, and
he be
everything
clowning
like
me about my gut. He's like, man, you got that weak ass stomach,
you
boy.
can't drink milk no more. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bro.
You shouldn't drink milk anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I drink lactate milk.
You do?
Yeah,
You still drink milk?
bro, milk. I don't know why people don't. Y'all going to oat milk, almond milk, cashew milk.
I don't drink none of that shit.
Drink milk. Milk is good for you still, man. Milk is good for you. Like
I didn't know that about you.
I don't drink like the Borden milk only because it expires too quick. So you get that lactate.
When do you drink milk? Like for what? Why? You just
like my protein?
Straight up milk, or you put it in your protein?
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I like to have a little glass or two. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes a little glass or two. Hey, you know what I mean?
I don't know why that's so sick to me, man.
I don't know why, but I'm not drinking like that.
You drink a whole milk, aren't you?
Whole milk?
Yeah, you drink
2%.
Yeah, you're
2% fat free, but I usually mostly for my protein. But
I didn't know that about you. You just casually drink it.
But I eat ice cream and stuff. That's more what I meant. Like I can eat ice cream and everything like that. But that's because you gotta enjoy. Like I love food, so
I'll eat ice cream. I don't give a fuck.
Huh?
I eat ice cream. I don't give a fuck.
But like you pay for it.
Nah, I pay for it. That's what I said. I don't give a fuck. You will not. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. My body could betray me. I could be at the inch of my deathbed. I will have a Ben and Jerry's milk and cookies, full pint.
Yeah,
there's no way. I'm not giving that up.
The crazy thing is now, I was actually thinking about this the other day. My body is in the best shape it has ever been. Like
I'm pretty
aesthetically,
fat right now, so.
Physically, I would say, honestly, physically, strength-wise, and aesthetically, my body's in the best shape it's ever been. I think it's because, like, playing sports, I would say, like, from an endurance aspect, I was more in shape. I was in game shape, of course, when I was playing. But like, I wasn't able to like hone in on training like that. It was more specific for playing. But now that I'm able to like be in control of my own training and stuff like that, I'm able to kind of tailor it to what I want. My goal is to be athletic and aesthetic. That's what I like to say. So
athletic and aesthetic.
I like to be able.
Have you used that on social media? Athletic and aesthetic.
Can I say that?
What?
You said, can I say that?
No, have you been saying that?
I said it once before.
That's kind of tough. I would use athletic and aesthetic.
I'm going to trademark that.
Nah, you good. This don't come out till Monday, so start running that shit.
I can hurry up and trademark that.
Hey. Athletic and aesthetic.
Athletic and aesthetic, but that's the goal. You know what I mean?
Triple A.
Yeah. But I don't think you count the and.
No, I'm saying triple A.
Athletic and aesthetic, yeah.
Amechi.
Oh, why you throw my middle name in there?
My fault. You wasn't picking it up, so I'm like Amechi Athletic Aesthetic.
Triple A. My middle name like that.
All right, never mind. That could be another company name. Now live your heritage, bro. We Nigerian.
No, for real. Now I want to say, like, I know it's crazy. I feel like I'm the best shape I've ever been. People are noticing it. But one thing I don't like, people are like, bro, I see you, bro. I'm like, oh, you saying before I wasn't? Like, I feel like I've always been in great shape.
Yo, I just remembered, nigga, you sent me a thirst trap and you sent me a picture of yourself. And you said, should I pose this?
That wasn't to you.
Yeah.
That wasn't really like to you.
It wasn't to me, but
it wasn't like, it was for like advice.
No, hold on.
Sometimes,
hold on.
Because this is your space. So you be posting shirtless. So I'm new to the skin showing. Yeah. So I was like,
it didn't register in my head till now.
Is this too much?
Hold on, let's ask Izzy. Yo, this nigga sent me a picture, right? I'm like, oh, this nigga sent me an attachment. Like, it's through DMs. I'm like, this nigga sent me an attachment. Let's see what's up. Yo, it's a picture of this nigga with his shirt off, bro, like in the mirror.
Whoa. It was not in no mirror. Oh, yeah. I think it was like maybe. It was
good shit, bro. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We in the gym, like niggas are really lifting like out here.
It's like a post-workout selfie, something like that. But he does it all the time, right? He posts pictures and stuff like that all the time. So I'm like, it's different when I do it. People see it differently when I do it because it's not something I do all the time.
Because you're not a whore like me. Yeah. I'm a slut.
But like I did learn, especially with me trying to just grow my online
tell
training.
Tell me what you did, bro. What the best thing getting all deep in shit?
I'm growing my my online training, my coaching business as well.
Bro, this nigga sent me a picture of his shirt off, bro.
People like to see who that coach is gonna be. Like, you want to see, you know what I'm saying? So like, if I was not in shape, it'd be hard to get clients. So it's like, sometimes I don't be showing. People just don't know. So I'm like, you know what? In case these people asleep, let me show them that this work has been paying off. You know what I mean?
You didn't show Eddie. You showed me.
Well,
Yeah.
Exactly. Just
But it was a shirtless
I
picture for
trust him
validation.
to let me know, hey, nah, this is too much, or this is good. You know what I mean? Now, this not his stuff. He be posting in his underwear and stuff like that's different.
I haven't done that in a long time, bro. A long time. Like a year.
Exactly. So I know.
Oh shit, to get rid of me. But I mean,
Exactly.
but that everyone doesn't know.
I wouldn't even do that. I'm not. I can't do that. I got kids who follow me. But
So basically, what this dude did, he sent me a picture of himself. It was, I mean, I thought it was a good picture, but he sent it to me first, and I'm like,
you tell him what you said back though. Tell him what you said back. Tell him what you said back.
nah, I said,
You said yeah.
no, nigga, I was like, yo, like shit, post this on your actual shit.
He said, ooh, you looking good.
Nah, I ain't say that. I said, bro, I ain't say all that.
said,
Basically, this dude sent me a picture of himself first before he posted on his shit. I feel like this girls do though. Like,
Huh?
do girls? Yeah, I'm sure girls like send each other their
yeah for back before they post it, of course, yeah. You just want to get like a heat check just to make sure like you post something is not stupid. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna send it to you first.
It was just insane because like what the picture was of like. This nigga was like sweating, and he was like, it was like,
oh. I think it was a car. It was a car.
It was a car. Yeah, it was a car.
Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy.
It was a post workout.
This was no high definition baby oil. All me type. No.
You know what's so funny? If you posted that as your act, like if you post, I'm telling you, if you posted that as an actual post, it would have went dummy.
Yeah, I'm learning. I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm learning, but I'm slowly stepping into that. I feel like if I'm gonna post stuff like that, I want it to be more professional. Like,
nah, so we were talking about like we always talk about social media.
Mm-hmm.
There's the concept of like too high quality, almost like encourages people not to engage with it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Some people like their whole content thing is high quality and that's cool and it does well for them. But then there's like yesterday, I posted a picture, bro. My pictures do ass. That picture is like at almost 30K likes now.
Damn.
Which is weird for like me because I never post pictures and it was like just an iPhone picture. But it's
what iPhone you got?
I got the 15 Pro. I mean 15, Pro, but still like
I got 13. Mine not bad, but I got
no. You still be alright.
I ain't got the 3 camera on it, so you know what I mean.
But I feel like because I wanted to talk about your social media stuff too eventually. But yeah, social media is just fucking. It's hard. But it's funny because like you asked me like basically was asking me should I post this shirtless picture? But it's like to me, that's like
it's normal.
I post that shit damn near every single day. So like,
I don't know.
Maybe I am a whore.
It's like I want to get how it is like me stepping out that pocket. You know, when you see someone who's does something and they try to change, it's different than someone who's been doing it forever. You know what I mean? So I was just wondering like, is this gonna come off as like who does this guy think he is? Like why is he doing this? Or is like okay, you know what I mean?
Did you get a lot of DMs or like lot?
Let's say the picture got good reception. But
get a bunch of likes. It really be the dudes that be on your shit too, to be honest with you.
Dude, how you get abs like that, bro?
Dude, man, you look fucking nice, bro.
I'm waiting on Izzy to give me a nice professional picture, though, you know what I mean? That's why exactly. You know what I'm saying? We got the last chance tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, hey, that nigga about his business.
I was thinking about it a couple weeks ago. I was like, I don't think I can afford Izzy right now.
Hey, Izzy's reel's going crazy. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah, I respect it though. For real.
Yeah.
Man, I was just trying to grow that, and you know, just learning the social media game, any way I can. As you know, being an entrepreneur, just trying to see what way you can grow it, what way you can, improve it.
Talk about your Instagram experience.
Instagram experience?
Yeah, trying to grow your Instagram.
Man, it's been a whirlwind.
This dude will call me frustrated, like, man, what the fuck, man? I don't like this shit, bro. Bro, I just posted this shit, got no, like, what the fuck, man? Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, dog, throw that bitch on TikTok, bro.
And bro, I remember when you did, I was like the video that didn't do good. I went to TikTok and did like 100,000.
Yep.
And
that's how it be.
And that's how it be. But it's like I'm not frustrated. Like it's hard because I don't care for the likes.
No, so it's okay to say no. It's okay to say that I worked really hard on this piece of content and I would like for it to do good. That's the point.
I don't care for the likes, but I want the reach. I want people to see it.
Yeah.
Because I know people who will see it and they'll be like, "Oh man, like this is really good. Like this really helped me and stuff like that." It's like because at the end of the day, like I said, like I want to help people, but I can't help people if they're not seeing it.
Yeah.
But I also want people to let me know, like, yo, this is not it. Because I don't want to be doing dumb stuff and it's not getting good reception, because, you know, I'm thinking it's going to come off this way, but it's not really coming out this way. So, like, I'm very open to just building that, but I just want to build the best thing possible to kind of help people. Like, even, like, Izzy's been doing some, like, all his video stuff has, the way you, like, put it together and how it's grown, like, I'm gravitated to it because it instantly helps me. It's like, oh yeah, like, this guy gives me this tip that I've always wanted to know. It's like, I like that, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to promote that same feeling when people come to my stuff. It's not like, oh, what's this guy doing, whatever. It's like, value. Just like, I instantly get value from it.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? So
I feel like, but your content, when you look at your content, it's like, it's fine. I think it's just like, the platform, like, first of all, you gotta learn how to play the game of Instagram, because Instagram, if you do not play the game, will not allow you to grow for the most part. Unless, like, you're some magical unicorn and, like, you don't even have to play by the rules, whatever. But for the most part, like, it's like a system. Like, you have to bend to the system a little bit while maintaining who you are.
Exactly.
In my personal opinion. So, like, for example, I mean, I've talked about it before, but it's like understanding that, like, with Reels, or just even with posting pictures, it's not gonna grow your page, like, for the most part. What Instagram is trying to push right now is Reels, and, like, the way that they're trying to push Reels is a little bit different. So it's like, you gotta, like, use trending sounds to get that reach that you're looking for. So it's like, when you post a video of you just, like, doing some shit, it's not gonna go nowhere, because Instagram
it was easier back then. And I've watched videos on it now. You have to put in more work in your videos, but also more thought into, like, what you're posting based off of what's doing. You know, you can't just like BS.
It's funny because I look at it the opposite way now. Put less work in, and just play the game.
Well, more working in terms of, like, looking at the analytics and seeing, like, what people are actually liking your stuff. You know what I mean? Some people are like, oh, I don't care if people like, I'm gonna post whatever. I've noticed, like, what videos get more engagement is like, okay, even though, like, I may not want to post that, but that video that's what people are kind of like. So you're learning from that. Like, I have to consciously look into what is actually working rather than just doing what I want to do.
Social media is it's an annoying game. I mean, like, I don't. Luckily, like, I'm not coming up anymore. So it's like, I don't have to like be a slave to it as much. Like, I can still kind of post what I want to post. But, man, it's hard.
He here already.
No, like, I'm here enough. You know, there's people that are way bigger than me.
I've had viral videos. I've had videos that went crazy. But, like, my goal isn't to have, like, viral videos or anything like that. It's just to really have
the other day.
A good hold on people. Like, if I can get just, like, a good amount of people to really
50 people.
Really, like, I mean. So I would say that I do have a strong core of people. Even with the amount of followers I have a strong core of people who like really enjoy my content. It's not just people come see it one off and then leaving. But I just want to grow that strong community, you know, with my brand and my personal brand, with what I'm trying to build. So that's really what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to just get the virality and the fame or something like that, but I want people to I want to really.
You want a community.
I want to connect.
I feel like a lot of people, like, now it's all about going viral and making a shit ton of money. That's what they want to do. But we were talking about the other day, like, the most important play is a longevity play, which is creating a community. Because I've seen so many people come and go with, like, these big viral moments and big viral videos. Like, you have to establish, like, what kind of value system are you bringing, and, like, is that sustainable for a long period of time? Because at this point, I think, like, for me, my personal value is just, like, encouraging people to better themselves in the gym, and then people also take my message and apply it to any aspect of their life. So I'm always gonna go to the gym, like, which is cool. So, like, it's gonna continue to push people to maybe want to try powerlifting or just, like, better themselves health wise. So consistently doing that is my personal value that I apply to that I give to people, and, like, with all the other stuff that I do, it kind of comes together. And with that, like, I feel like that's gonna last a long time. Like, I've been doing this for almost a decade now. Versus, like, if I'm just chasing trends all the fucking time, and, like, people don't even know, like, I guess, like, me as a person, or what do I stand for, or what do I actually like to do. Like, they're just tuning in for a click. And then after that, like, they're not gonna trust anything I gotta say. It's like, hey, like, I like this product, or I like to do this, X, Y, and Z, and, like, I build a business off of that. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, they only tap in to see the next viral shit that you gonna do. So it's very important. I think you're on the right track. It just takes time. Like, it takes damn, this nigga's going crazy. Hell yeah, good shit, bro. Yeah, we in the trenches for real, bro. Like we in the goddamn gym for real with it.
But yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I'm just like I had someone reach out to me today and was like, "Yo, I love your content. Like, you have so much useful information." And I was like, that meant a lot. Yeah, that one person that meant so much. And it's like
it's gonna keep you going.
I'm trying to show because there's so many parts of me, you know, from fitness to like life motivational to like cooking food, like comedy, trying to help people. You know, and I want to be able to kind of show all of that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to just be pigeonholed into one thing, but you know, I'm just trying to show people who I am. And
I mean, I already told you TikTok, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to use multiple avenues to kind of really show people. Like, I'm not trying to sell people, but I'm trying to just show people who I am. Because at the end of the day, hey man, I'm a pretty nice guy. Yeah, I'm a pretty great person.
And the only reason why I keep saying TikTok and other, because I just don't promote Instagram as much, because Instagram just won't allow you to really grow. Yeah. If you go on TikTok, you can just throw shit on the wall and something will stick eventually, and it gives you an opportunity. Yeah. Like the opportunity is a lot bigger on a platform like that versus Instagram. Like, I mean, it's kind of like hit or miss, and you're gonna be putting in a lot of work with Instagram and TikTok. You don't have to put in as much work. You literally just have your phone, and it's like you could film something like for 2 seconds. Yeah. Remember we was in Japan? I filmed a video. That shit went like, I filmed a video. It took me like 10 seconds. We were walking. I filmed this real quick. It went viral. And I filmed I went to go work out that one time. And then that video is at like 3 million. Like I can't wear what I have to do to work out in Japan. That was just me with my sock up.
I mean, I know someone who films in their car all the time, and some of their videos go for some million, and some, you know, and that's their thing. Like, they'll film in the front seat of their car and like do either like little voiceovers and stuff like that.
There's a guy that literally recites Drake lyrics in his car.
Really?
Yeah. There's a shit ton of fucking viral videos of him just reciting Drake lyrics and breaking it down. It's like, y'all not hearing him. He said da 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 da. Like, what the fuck? And then viral. I'm like, all right. I mean, shit. Get it how you live.
Might do some NPC stuff.
But you talked about earlier how you're out in Miami now. How's the Miami experience been? That's like one of my favorite. It has grown to be one of my favorite cities. I feel like Shawley had us going out there so much. Like, I started falling in love with it.
It's a great city when y'all come in. You know what I mean? That's probably the only time I'm going out. When y'all come through, I'm going out. When y'all leave, I'm staying inside.
We do get active when we go out there.
So honestly, I am now learning some more of it, other than like the touristy spots or like the well-known spots, something like that. I'm knowing more of the underground parts of Miami that like the Afro beat or the Caribbean scenes and stuff. I've actually been tapping into more recently, especially like restaurants too. Why? Because you have like the big restaurants, which, oh my gosh, the big restaurants, you know, like you go there, you spend $150-$200 on one meal, and it's not that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you always be on that shit. Anytime we go to a place to eat, you'll be like, nah, the steak not good. It's not seasoned well.
Not just someone who can cook. You know what I mean?
Like, I can do this better. Bro, $50? Not fun? Hell nah. I'd be like,
but if you go to little Haiti and get you and go to a nice little Jamaican spot, food worth $15, you like, wow, this is the best curry go I ever tasted, or something. Like, it's real. It's like, if you know people there, and that's why I'm starting to like meet people and you know, befriend people who've been in Miami for years. Yeah. You know, before it was just my classmates, and you know, some of my classmates been in Miami, but some of my classmates were coming from out of town everywhere. So we're just going to places that, you know, everyone knew. But now becoming friends with people who have grown up in Miami, I'm really getting to learn the spots that, like, okay, it's like, there's great food here that is, you know, that's kind of ducked off, but like, you know, it's good spots here or good places to go to vibe and everything like that.
How's the how's like the women?
Ooh, I knew you about to say that.
Yeah, I don't know how to like put it in a way.
I wouldn't know. Like I said, I stay inside. Okay, me and my dog. That's all I have.
You know why I asked that? Because like, not even on some like horny shit. I'm just saying, like, where when you land in Miami, there's just like
it's a different breed out there.
It's a different breed. Different breed. It's so crazy. It's very odd.
It is, like, it's it's crazy. You get used to it. It's one of those things, like, it's now when I come. Well, let me not disrespect Houston. Houston's nice too, but like when I go other places, it's like, you know,
it's just so aggressively different.
Yeah,
like it's a stark. I'm talking about when you land in the airport. You're like, man, what the fuck is going on here? Like, you could go to a restaurant and it's like, I swear, it's not even on some horny shit, but it's literally like your waitress will be like a 10.
Beautiful.
And it's like, dude, no one cares. Like no one,
Okay,
like no one's looking at her or like eyeing her down. Like it's normal. You go to shit TSA, damn, it's like 10s for no reason. I'm like, what is going on here? And I remember the first time I went to Miami, I was like, bro, this is weird as hell.
I mean, I would say that like it has. Well, it didn't teach me this, but like I just kind of knew. I mean, looks is really, it's really whatever. Yeah, it's really whatever.
Sure.
Like
I don't give a fuck.
I've seen a lot of great looking women who mentally, you know, just aren't great fits or just, you know, aren't where they should be. So it's like that's not what's important, because you see that all the time. It's like that's cool and all, but like you want like a really good woman.
I think people think that we're bullshitting when we say stuff like that,
bro. I'm like. I
know you're not bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not like I was in a relationship at one point when I was in Miami, and it's like outside looking in, people would think, oh my gosh, like how are you in a relationship, bro? You in Miami? I'm like, bro, like it's not for well, I don't know for other people, but for me, it's like someone who likes where they're at, you like who you're with and stuff like that. That stuff doesn't like you may glance or whatever, but like when you're with someone where you want to be, is like that's what's more important, right? So that's what it teaches you. It kind of desensitizes you to seeing, you know, big things and stuff like that, because you see it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like coming from, you know, we went to Tokyo. Tokyo wasn't really nothing. Then
we talked about that. Tokyo.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this often.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I had to edit myself. I had to cut myself. I was like, don't say it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's great. It's great. It's a great scene. I mean, when I do go out, I only go out to celebrate most of the time.
Yeah, I feel like you only really go out like with us, and then maybe like some special event.
Yeah,
like maybe like
special occasions really, because like I said, it's expensive too.
Yeah, it's expensive, bro.
And I ain't no club promoter getting me in nowhere for free. I got paid for me and all of you. So
I remember we went to Mr. Jones and like literally, shout out to Ariel. I think his name Ariel. Yeah.
Oh,
no, I'm saying like he saw me outside the club and he's like, yo, if you ever need anything while you're in Miami, let me know.
Oh yeah, no, he was clutch. He came in the clutch. He came in the clutch for real.
Yeah. But I feel like I just wanted to hear your take on like the women in Miami, because it's just like a different type of vibe too. Like
definitely have. I would say I've met so many like this Venezuelan. Well, of course you got a lot of Cuban.
These guys going down the line.
Dominican, Nicaraguan. I didn't pronounce it. Nicaraguan.
Yeah.
My R's are terrible. Hey, don't.
You already said Venezuelan, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of different cultures though, but women from Honduras and stuff like that. It's like it's a great.
This guy's going down the list of like all the women out there.
These are people I've met, not like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not like I'm not going.
I mean, shit, you do have Dr. Miami out there. They got
exactly.
They be utilizing Dr. Miami out there for real.
And that's the thing. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes you can't tell. Sometimes you can. You got 60-year-old moms in Target looking like, hey, you started questioning yourself. I'm okay with being a stepdad? Like, I could take 3 kids instantly, you know, overnight. But no, it's a fun experience. I don't really, like I said, I don't really go out too much, but when I want to have some fun or something like that, there's always something to do. Whether go to the beach, try a new food spot, things like that. Just kind of experience something nice. You know, we got Art Basel this week. I'm not in Miami, unfortunately.
What is Art Basel again?
It's just I don't even know, honestly, but it's just a time where I mean the city is crazy with different like art expos, but it's like a big networking shows and events going on, everything like that, to just have a lot of people connect. So no,
you know, it's Florida scares the hell out of me.
Florida's what?
Florida scares me. I don't feel anytime I'm in Miami, I actually don't feel safe.
I mean, we in Houston, bitch.
Houston, I feel more comfortable in Houston than Miami. I feel like the people in Florida in general are just very like aggressive.
Now Florida got some wild cats.
Yeah, like don't you feel like you in Miami? Don't you feel like on average like the people are a little bit more aggressive?
Miami, my city now, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't you feel like you gotta tread lightly a little bit?
Nah, man, they know what's up when I step in town. I'm kidding. They don't know what's up when I step in town. No one try me, please.
I'm like, all right. I'm not
I'm
the
still
biggest.
brand new.
There's some reach on this podcast. Don't let a nigga like.
I know, like, no, I got no juice, no pool. I gotta check in when I come to Miami.
You don't feel like Miami has like this like culture where you don't feel like maybe as safe, like maybe in Houston.
I mean, every place got his dangerous areas.
I just feel like the average Joe in Florida, like it's about it. Like it's kind of I don't know. It just kind of scares me a little bit.
I mean, they got some dogs there. They got some dogs there. So you got. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not doing anything dumb, and you're not disrespecting people and stuff like that, you should be straight for the most part.
Sure.
Don't go out there talking crazy and stuff like that.
But going back to the conversation about like women and looks, right? Because we talked about how like looks aren't as important.
Yeah.
But like, what do you value in a woman at this age? Because you're 28.
Yeah.
We getting close to 30. Like at this point in life, like what are you looking for?
Man, I would say, yeah. So it's crazy because like when now at this age, it's like you feel like you don't have a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you hone in on certain qualities, like if I want to start a family, I need a woman who I can trust having kids with. You know what I mean? I need a woman who I know can hold the.
Wait, so do you think about having kids now?
I've always thought about having kids.
Oh, even when you were younger, like 21?
Yeah, I know I want a kid.
Okay, I know some dudes like you can't even bring up kids in the conversation. Like,
no, I've always asked about how many kids you want and stuff like that. I mean, there's always a conversation because, especially, so it's funny because now I was actually talking with my friends. I'm like, at this age, when you get older, you have to get these topics out early
because you don't want to get like a year or two in.
Yeah,
and you're like, wait, you don't want no kids?
Exactly. Either that or where you want to settle down. It's like I have a friend who like they want to live this one place, but like they meet someone who doesn't want to live there. It's like, all right, how do we make this work? Because I already know where I want to settle down. Like if I want to go to Chicago and you want to go to Minnesota, this is not gonna work. You know what I mean?
I'm dropping you. Yeah.
So it's like trying to get those out the way, but I feel like you just want to hone in on the great qualities. I mean, looks matter to an extent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna be attracted.
You have to be attracted.
I'd be attracted to them, but it's not to the point where looks are gonna deter me outside of what I have so much. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it can grab me away from what I have. So it's I mean, honestly, I have my list. You know, great music taste because
you're big on that. Josh will be talking to a girl. He tell me he's like, man, she don't like the type of music I like though. She be on that bullshit. I'm like, okay, like is it
recently?
Yeah, I'm like, is it that big of a deal? And he's like, bro,
well, not recently. This was I don't even know when I had that conversation with you.
Well, I mean, like it's like always a thing.
It's
like,
always been a thing for me.
Yeah, it's like
back in the day.
And she likes the same music. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right.
having a girl who likes the same music as you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want a girl who likes different music too to kind of put me on. You can't listen to the same stuff all the time, but they have just a foundational like for similarities in the music and stuff like that. My music taste is broad. I can go from Broad Wave to Nora Jones to freaking Burna Boy and Panic at the Disco. You know what I mean? Like I can listen to all that.
You listen to Panic at the Disco?
I mean, I ain't listened to the whole album, but I can get good songs from everything. You know what I mean? And hit up my boy, and listen to Chris Stapleton. With a little Tennessee whiskey. Really? But yeah, I mean, my love for music is broad. I've always loved music, and it's just like I just want a girl with good music taste. Doesn't necessarily have to like everything I like, but like I want to listen to something she's listening to. But okay, like I stuff like that. But that's one aspect. A girl who's funny. She got to be funny. She got to be able to take a joke because I play a lot, so she got to be able to take a joke. She has to be my piece, and I've actually been thinking about that a lot. It's like she can't be you're gonna stress each other out a little bit, but she has to be your piece. Somewhere you feel like you can go and not almost like detached from the stress in your life, but like you feel at
safe,
home, safe, and you can you can just feel that way there. So that's very important because a lot of people they'll tend to be with someone who's convenient, but may not or has certain qualities that they think other people like. You know what I mean? Like, my friends or someone will like this girl because of this, but not really thinking like I don't know if I really like this girl, stuff like that. So I just hone in into more important qualities nowadays, but it's harder. now as we're
Getting older.
but
Yeah.
we're focusing on building our businesses and stuff like that and trying to grow individually.
Yeah.
To give time to let someone else in, you know what I mean?
Because the first thing you're gonna start thinking about when you get annoyed is like, man, I'm not trying to deal with this shit
Yeah.
right now. Like, I have no interest in dealing with
Exactly. So it's giving yourself the time to do that. That's a hard part, but you have to be ready. And
it. Would you say that like, because I've talked about this in the group chat. Like, I feel like at this point you're willing to accept a little bit more too, though. Like,
accept a little bit more?
so what I'm saying is that like girls our age have had a life already.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Are you talking about body count? I feel like you're talking about body count. I feel like you always talk about that.
what? I always talk about that.
I know. I feel like you always talk about. No, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, what's
No,
up?
'cause I feel like that's always the thing. You always say like, can you say they had a life before you? And,
Oh, okay.
You've mentioned it before, like,
Yeah.
like you have to be okay with your girl knowing your girl probably has been with a lot of dudes or something like that before you.
Oh, no, I mean it's a combination of that, and then
Okay.
also like potentially have been married before, potentially
that's
had,
great.
you have
It's crazy you say
had
that.
children,
Yeah,
like
I've
all that
seen
kind of
women
shit.
who
Yeah.
have been married. I mean, young, but
Yeah, they'll be like I was married like
Yeah, you'd be
at
like-
22 all the
Yeah,
way to
you'd be like,
27. I'll be like, what? And it's like, yeah. And I'm thinking, I'm like, I mean, shit, we're almost 30. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much that has probably happened in your early 20s. You just kind of accept it.
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, none of that really matters to me in a way because all that kind of like helped mold them to who they are.
Who they are right now.
Like all our experiences mold us into who we are too.
Yeah.
We've all done things in the past where we may not be as proud of, and if we were to have someone kind of judge us off of that, we wouldn't want that because
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
Do you and be honest here, do you still lie to women?
Lie to women,
Yeah.
like what? Like what do you mean? Like
So let's say like you're talking to a girl,
Yeah.
and like you're trying to get with her.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna bullshit her, or you just get straight to the point?
I don't see the reason. I don't see how to like BS.
I mean, you know how niggas be like. It's just like, yo, like
I do not lie to women, so like I don't have no reason to lie.
that is a crazy question to ask
I
on
have
a
no reason to
podcast.
lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
No, I mean not a crazy question.
So what I'm really trying to get at is like when you're talking to a girl, do you let her know what you finna like, what time you're on with her?
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like
Because
communication.
I feel like you've always done a really good job
yeah,
with that.
and communication is man, it's very important. You never want to be in a position where you and someone else are on two different pages.
Yeah.
Um,
Or you know what page you really on.
yeah.
But you fronting like you're on the same page.
Exactly, and that's
her.
just sick.
Yeah.
And some people do that, unfortunately. And that's why if I'm ever engaging with someone, I let them know like where I'm at mentally, where if I'm seeing something or what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? If it's yeah, you just gotta be open and very open all the time and be able to talk to that and know yourself too as well, because that's another. Some people just don't know what they want. So
Yeah.
they have a trouble communicating it. But if you know what you want, if you're ready for a relationship, tell them you're ready for a relationship. Because if you don't, they're gonna think you're not, and and then they might do something that you're not expecting. You know what I mean? And then it just ends up being messed up when something that could have been great with just better communication.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta communicate. And that's really all you got to do.
Yeah,
man.
I feel like as like maybe someone that's like younger listening to this, I feel like whenever you're getting into like a back and forth with like a girl or some shit like that, or like a man, like you gotta let them know like where you stand. Like I've had girls before telling me it's like I don't do nothing unless you're my boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's like,
Respect.
respect. I feel that. So all right,
I agree.
And then like I agree.
I agree.
And the other way too, where it's just like, hey, I'm just trying to have fun, man.
Good time.
Yeah.
Living the moment.
Yeah, living the moment, living life. Like
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's communication. For me personally, yeah, like I said, I'm always at home with my dog,
Yeah.
chilling. Do I get an occasional, hey, can I see your dog? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, you can't see my dog. I'm sorry. His business hours are closed. But yeah, I mean, it just depends where you are at in life. Like I said, like, before I went into a relationship, obviously nothing like that. But even being outside of a relationship is like my focus isn't really on women really right now.
Because we have this conversation where it's like, bro, we on our
because it's just
Sasuke arc.
and what you learn is that like and nothing against women or anything like that, but they can be like the biggest distractors of men to get you off your path.
Yeah, think about it. Like, you could have been so. Think about this, right? You're talking to a girl, and you know how that should be. You be talking, like, you literally be texting all day and like calling all night, and you get distracted. You could have been building or editing a video, or and then you wake up and you're like, bro, 3 days have passed and I've not done shit.
I've been there. I've got caught up in the conversation,
caked up,
4 hours,
caked up,
and then it'd be 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I didn't even get to edit the video. I didn't get to look up the podcast I want to look up or something like that. I'm not mad. Just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or you work so hard to get like a girl in your presence. Yeah. And that was the play for the night, that you didn't do no work. Like, you're like, I'm so focused on like entertaining this person and like making sure this person's like comfortable, whatever. And then you realize, you're like, bro, I didn't do nothing this, like, at night that you're supposed to do. Yeah. Then maybe you wake up even more tired than normal or some shit like that. You're like, oh fuck, I'm fucking roasted right now.
Exactly. So you just gotta know how to maintain that balance. I mean, I know women who are like, y'all have a business, so like, I got this and this time. Yeah. Like, this is what you're working with. And, you know, you have to do the same for yourself. You be like, hey, I like talking to you. Like, I've been on the phone and be like, hey, great conversation. I do really got to edit this video. You know what I mean? Like, and I got to wake up early and stuff like that. Like, and you have to set your boundaries so you don't let it deter you so much. But it's all about being just responsible in that aspect. But I mean, at the end of the day, you do want to be with someone who's gonna make you just forget about everything. Yeah, you know, just get caught up in it.
Yeah, it's like a give or take.
Yeah, it's a give or take. And
I feel like it's important too right now for both of us at least. We got to focus on like what we got going on.
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't think like, yeah, you don't want to get pulled away from that. I feel like this is the era because I have our screenshot. I have a screenshot of our message. It's like, fuck everyone. We got to get on our shit. They have made us weak type shit. Like, I just want to get back to the grind, man. I want to get back to being that hungry savage, you know? And I feel like right now, if you're not pouring into that, I don't want it, like, at all.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm cool on it.
Yeah, like
low-key be celibate.
Yeah. That's a good thing to do as well.
You know, I'm not trying to be celibate, but like, I'm okay with it. Like, if
Definitely. I don't No, I agree. It's good.
No,
it's
I'm being serious.
I agree. I mean, I've definitely been. Yeah, it's great.
I'm saying, like, if I don't have sex for the next,
definitely believe that.
Let's see, it's December. Yeah, man. If I don't get no coochie for the next 6 months, I'll be cool.
That's good, but hone in, bro. Focus. Put your head down and grind.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I want to grind for 6 months. Like, I don't want nothing.
Yeah. No, I'm joking.
Everyone's like sitting there like,
I'm joking. But no, for real, no.
No, but I'm like, okay, so what I'm really trying to say is, like, I'm not like, you know when you're like in your dog.
Wait. Before we keep going, because it's gonna seem like I don't like. I just believe that I should be out here. I'm not out here.
No, you're very sexually disciplined.
Yeah, I guess that sounds weird. I don't know.
No, like you're not a sexual deviant. You're not a horny fuck.
I'm focused, but as not like as like labeled as
you do that thing. So you know I mean, is it fair to share this? I don't know.
What are you about to share? I don't know. I'm nervous now.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I was just saying, like, you don't just sleep with anybody.
Yeah.
You protect your body.
Exactly. You got, because at the end of the day, like, it's anytime you engage with somebody, it's
transfer of energy.
Yeah, man. It's
Can you talk about that? Because I remember, and sometimes it used to piss me off. You'd be like, he'd be like this. Yeah, I'm talking to this girl and da and like she's messing it up because she wants to fuck.
Oh, back in the day.
You're like, I don't want to. I'm like, why are you calling me about this shit, bro? What the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Because
it changes. So you gotta realize,
which is a mature thing at the time. It was super mature. I was like, I don't know what this is. It's funny because I
was talking to you about this actually not too long ago. Like when you meet someone, right? You meet someone, like you meet a girl, and y'all are really cool. It's a friend, right?
Yeah.
You never know where that's gonna end up.
Yeah.
But you do know once you cross that boundary, there's no going back. So let's say like they say that woman, y'all don't end up being together. Y'all just end up being friends, and she finds a husband.
Oof. Oh, and then you guys had sex, and then it's like you no longer that relationship.
So as soon as that happened, you lose your friend. or you lose
a relationship.
Yeah, you lose a relationship, or that relationship the time clock begins.
Yeah.
Because once you pass that line, it's like, if I meet someone new, now it's disrespectful. So like our friendship is on a time limit now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like being very intentional of, you know, are you ready to cross that line? If not, just be like, it's okay to be someone's friend. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're attracted to someone, stuff like that, you do have your temptations and everything like that. But, hey man, it comes to like, is this someone I want in my life for a long time?
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah,
I don't want to cross that boundary.
Yeah, so then it's like it's worth the wait to really get to know them and see if that's the line you really worth crossing.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna start saving my body. All you girls hitting me in my DMs, leave me the fuck alone. Actually, wait.
Y'all can hit me. I like to talk.
I like
you know?
the attention.
I like
the attention.
I like to talk.
Yeah, I like the attention.
But yeah,
I don't know. I feel like it's I feel like as a man, which I'm starting to learn too, there's power in like
restraint.
Yeah, restraint. There's power, and I think I don't want to say this because I think he gets a shadow banned.
You think you say he can get shadow banned?
Yeah, like if you mention a certain person.
Okay, don't say it then.
Yeah,
like this will get shadow banned.
Yes.
Oh, okay, then
because like his name gets shadow banned like anything.
Okay, then don't say it.
But basically, like there was a person that said like any man that just has sex with anything, like you're sexually undisciplined and you're weak. So it's like, you know, if you learn how to control your sexual urges, or just like, man, it sounds like we're fucking addicted to sex or whatever. But if you learn how to control yourself and like
some guys, well,
it's not. It doesn't even really have to be sex. It's just like you will sacrifice anything to like, I guess, like entertain a woman.
Yeah.
And that's gonna kill your business. That's gonna kill your drive. It's gonna kill like anything you got going on. So what I want to practice for the next like maybe even a year. I don't know. I mean, who knows what's gonna fall into my lap or whatever.
Yeah, you never know what blessing might come your way.
I'm not actively like searching for something or searching for anyone. Like I'm just focused on what I got to do, and if it doesn't serve it, then I don't want it. Like seriously.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not trying to be hanging out with people like all night that I know like just fucking up the vibes.
No,
like,
yeah, you don't have too much time to waste.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I just want to look back on, like at the end of 2024, I want to look back at this year and be like, yo, I'm so thankful that I invested in myself. Like, and that means like, yo, if that means like I'm just celibate, or like not that I'm not gonna have sex. Like I don't want to.
I'm not looking to it. It's not your goal. It's not on your agenda.
Yeah, because for men, like that drives a lot of men. Like literally,
it's like a hunt. It's like
you're hunting for
accolade and stuff like that. But at the
always horny. Like just looking like who am I gonna have sex with next?
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be ruled by that. I don't even care.
And it's like you it does something to you, man. Like it's like, I don't know. I mean, some people realize it and some people don't, you know. And it's one of those things like you have to know what's really important to you.
Yeah.
And know, because there are definitely times where you've done it and nothing has really changed for a relationship. It didn't really make it better. It's just like, it's just a moment.
Yeah. Moment in time. You're like, this was not worth it.
So it's like, why is this such a important thing in so many people's lives?
Yeah.
To do it without any meaning. You know what I mean? So yeah,
it'll be sick when that should be happening.
I'm just focused on me and building my life at the end of the day.
Yeah. Mean? So looking back on, because I think we've both had an interesting 2023.
Oh my God.
What's the biggest lesson you learned in 2023? I mean, 2023 is pretty much coming to an end, so.
Biggest lesson. Biggest lesson, I want to say, I don't know if this is a lesson, but it's like a quote.
Okay.
And it's like that life happens for you, not to you.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's one of the biggest things I've learned. Everything that has gone to shits or wrong has coincidentally went wrong at a good time. You know what I mean? So it had me questioning whether it's like things went this way for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, say everything happens for a reason. But I've had the highs of highs this year, and I've had the lowest of lows this year.
Yeah.
And yes, I mean, it's all part of the process.
Yeah.
To kind of put me to where I need to be. You realize maybe some people aren't meant to be in your life forever. Maybe some people are meant to be in your life for a season.
Yep.
Or maybe some people are meant to be there and then come back later. You never know. But
Yeah.
it's all about just I think I told you the other day, I was like surviving. What was it? Surviving the struggle till you learn the meaning, something like that.
Oh yeah. You posted on Threads, I think, right? Or on Twitter?
I haven't posted yet. I'm gonna save that.
Okay.
Save that. But
You can say that?
something about like surviving the struggle so you're gonna understand the meaning. But yeah, I said that was the biggest lesson. Being ready for change. Because a lot of things did not go as planned. This year did not go as planned at all, man.
I'm with you there. I feel like the biggest thing that I learned is don't let, I feel like don't let people in so easily, and I need to expand on that because it's like it has so many different meanings. So for me, like back in 2020, I started going to therapy, and I felt as though I had like a hole in my character that I wanted to kind of correct or whatever. And I think I suffer from like slight social anxiety. I think I told you I used to sweat heavily at social events, like heavily for no reason. So I went to therapy to correct that and figure out like different things I could do for my social anxiety. So what I would do is I would start inviting people over to the crib, like having people in my actual personal space, which is something I would never do. Like the best way to explain my personality is I'm a cat. I'm a cat.
A cat, like the animal.
Yeah. Like my personality is that of a cat. I like to be alone and I kind of do my own thing and like whatever.
Okay.
Right. So like I don't need a lot of socializing to feel content. That's why whenever a lot of people are around, I used to get super like anxious, sweating, all that kind of stuff. Right. So from 2020 to like 2020, I feel like 2022-ish, I started surrounding myself with more and more people to like kind of get more out of my shell in a sense. And I feel like that's just like whenever things just kind of got funky. Like I just feel like I started letting people into my inner circle, or just allowing people around me so much to where I allow them to affect me emotionally where like I'm like I feel a certain type of way when certain things wouldn't happen. Yeah. But at the same time too, like I feel like I was smarter than that because I should have people at a distance to where like it wouldn't affect me as much. Yeah. So like one of the biggest lessons I learned from me is like, yo, you was doing okay back in 2020, like, or 2019, 2020-ish. Like, keep people where you can see them, understand who people are, and you won't get hurt, or you won't feel a certain type of way when certain things go down. So it's like, for me, it's understanding where to keep people, understanding who people truly are, and keeping them in a place to where you can see them. Because, like I said, I feel like this year I thought that more is better. Yeah. So like if I could bring people in, it'll be better for me. But I just realized it's not. Like I was okay with having like one or two, maybe three people that I could truly fuck with. Yeah. That I like allowed my ecosystem, instead of like having a bunch of people where I'm like, you know. But then they would get not information, but like get close to me at a point to where like they could do some shit that would bother me. Yeah. So it's like, bro, I'm smarter than that. Like I don't. That's never been how I moved up until this point. Yeah. No, I would say I definitely struggle with that too. It's a hard balance because you don't want to be as closed off. Yeah, you don't want to be but you want to be open. And for me personally, like when I meet people, like I'm open. I'm like I get close to them, and I'm like, hey, like if I vibe with you, it's like, oh shit, like you know what I'm saying? Like I guess I expect it to be mutual in terms of like, hey, I vibe with you, so you know I'm gonna respect you. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm respect your time. Stuff like that. Like I'm gonna treat you good and stuff like that as a person. And then when it doesn't come back, it's like you're like, what the fuck? What the heck? You know what I mean? But then you got to realize like they didn't like who told you they were supposed to? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like there was nothing that told you that they were supposed to respect you the same way you respect them. You know what? Yeah, you know what bothers me, man? Like. I just be like, I wouldn't do that nigga like that. So why is he doing me like that? Like truly, like not happening. I could cross paths with someone, and I'm like, I won't do him dirty, or I won't move in a certain type of way that disrespect him. But it's like they wouldn't do that with me, and I've seen it. Like they don't do that with me, and I'm like, why the fuck did I think that he would do that with me? Like why? So my thing is like,
I'm trying to figure. I don't know. I feel like I'm accepting in terms of everyone has so many different life experiences that kind of get them to the person that they are today.
True.
So when someone doesn't, respond the way I thought I would respond,
Yeah.
I can't be mad because like there are so many things that could have led them to act this way.
Yeah.
Also, when it comes to like they're not respecting me the way I respect them, for me it's like part of me is like it's okay. As long as I know I'm treating them right now, I'm not going to continue giving them access to me and let them disrespect me. Yeah,
True.
But I can always confidently say and promise and know that I'm going to treat them great. I'm going to respect them. If they don't return it, fine. But they only have so many chances before they're not going to have a chance to disrespect me again.
That's
but I know that I at least gave them the compassion and everything that I felt that everyone deserves.
Yeah.
So it's more like that rather than just being very closed off. I mean, there are times where I kind of still be closed off a little bit because you don't want to get hurt and stuff like that. But I've got to be open.
Yeah, I had a situation recently where it's like, I gave someone some information that, or I just, I kept it real with someone, and they've wronged me in the past. But I'm like, yo, regardless, like, I don't feel comfortable as a human being, like walking around, hoeing you.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't do it. So like, I understand who you are and I understand where you hold me, but I'm still gonna tell you, and I don't expect anything from it. Now I think where I was fucking up is like I'm gonna tell you because I don't feel comfortable moving like this, and I would expect for you to tell me or something like that. And then when that nigga don't tell me, I'm like, all right, like I get hurt. But now I'm like on some shit that's like, hey, I'm gonna tell you because this is what I would do. I don't expect it back, but I'm telling you because that's just how I am. Like, and it is what it is at that point.
I mean, I would say one thing I learned is like, don't go crazy trying to make sense of other people's actions.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Because you're gonna realize some people just suck. some people are just bad people.
Yeah.
They suck.
Yeah.
They just don't treat people right. They're selfish.
Yeah.
They're just nasty. They're mean.
They're broken. Like they're not on their, like you said, they're not on the journey or they're not on the path yet to where like, they're gonna become a complete human being.
Exactly. And
some people may never.
It's okay, but it's okay to over there. Like don't bring that over here.
Yeah.
And it's like you have to learn to accept that because there's a lot of people who are like, how can this person do this to me? How can this do like I'm like and just that confusion drives them crazy inside. And it's like you're dealing with this yourself. They're not even worried about you right now. They're doing their own thing. And it's like you can't let that eat you up. You have to accept that, hey, some people are just gonna do whatever they want to do. It doesn't speak to me. It doesn't speak to what they think of me, or it doesn't speak to my value of myself.
Yeah.
But it's just that's what it is. It is what it is, like they say, and you just have to accept that. And don't try to make sense of it because people just don't make sense. Like people just don't make sense.
Yeah, there's some shit like I'll try to be compassionate.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm like, why? Like, okay, why did this person do this? What did I do to this person to warrant this?
Yeah.
And there's just some people. It's just like you're just a piece of shit right now. I don't know what I just can't put my finger on it. You're just an asshole right now. I hope something happens in your life to where like you could come full circle and like, kind of like make amends to who you were previously. But shit, man, goddamn. But what are you trying to work on in we talked about kind of briefly, but is there like something specifically that you want to work on in 2024? Because people are calling this the Kobe year.
Man,
Loki, my Jordan year was
leveling up, man, in some way, in a bit. Yeah, honestly, no. This is a year, like it'd be a year. Yeah, probably in a big way.
Yeah, do you have like one focus though? Like, is there one focus? I feel like the leveling up is like kind of like that's like all encompassing.
Business wise.
Yeah,
I feel like because that's one thing. I felt like being in school. The past 3 years, I felt so held back, especially with all y'all running your businesses and everything like that. It's like I'm waiting. I'm in the chamber. But now that I'm out,
ready to get to it.
It's ready to go. So I want this to be a big year. I mean, obviously not my biggest. I'm going because we going to the top. Don't get it twisted. But I want to make a significant jump this year to really put me on the track.
It's almost like the Genesis year at the beginning. This is where it starts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, I just want something big to happen. I want to make something big happen this year, and yeah, man, just put myself to where I always wanted to be, and put myself closer to that direction.
Yeah. For me, it's just about, I just want to be, I want to be an athlete. I want to be an athlete again. Like for me, it's focusing on powerlifting. The business stuff, like it's going to come as that goes, but like I want to focus on being like a powerlifter and an influencer once again. Like I want to get back to late 2018, early 2019 type shit. Yeah.
2019,
Yeah.
Russ.
So it's like,
man.
what I want to push is just kind of like what I was doing back then, where it's like, bro, I lifted weights, I pushed the things I was interested in, I won, and the business followed suit after that. I think this past year, I was saying it like as it was happening, I was just like in like quote unquote boss mode or like CEO mode.
And I felt that.
Yeah, where it's like
I felt that heavily from
it's like I'm so drained from like having to oversee a bunch of things. And by the time that I got to the training part, I mean like I was still training well, but it just didn't feel the same. I just didn't feel like I wasn't even putting out content really.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't being like the joyful I guess like witty person on social media that I was.
Yeah.
And everything was just so focused on like fucking business and shit. I'm like, bro, that's not me. And I remember Big Body came to me one night and he told me, he's like, bro, don't let these motherfuckers change you. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
no, definitely.
And I like at first I was kind of combative. Not combative, but I'm like, I haven't changed. Like, what do you mean? He's like, bro, he's like, I love you, bro. You're just not the same. He's like, I see you like trying to push back against everything. He's like, don't push back against anything. Just be yourself. And I remember like, and shout out to Big Body. Like I literally just sat there and thought about it. Cause I was like, I know you care about me. So I'm gonna sit down and really think about this and hear you. Cause I'm like, I don't agree. And I thought about it. I was like, man, like, what does he mean by that? So then that following week, I kind of applied what he said. I didn't fight back anything. Like I didn't acknowledge shit talking. I didn't acknowledge anything. I just was. I just felt like a creative boom. And it sounds so stupid and frivolous, but stupid shit like waking up and doing the stupid crackhead shit that I do with my pre-workout. Like I used to do that all the time back in the day. Like all the time. I hadn't done that in like 2 years where I just like was on some stupid shit. Or like the thought process when it comes to creating videos like on TikTok, like being creative with that, like having fun with it, not thinking too much about like, oh, people are gonna think I'm stupid or corny or crackhead or whatever. I'm like, nigga, I want to do this shit. This is me. Like I want to do this. This is what I do when I'm like alone or whatever. So I just want to get back to that in 2024 and focus on winning as a powerlifter, competing hard as a powerlifter, doing what I got to do, and then pushing more of like what got me here, which was like being a content creator. And then the business stuff, like I'm not like a big numbers person. I'm not like it's gonna come, it's gonna follow. Like I'm not even worried. Like the gym stuff, like it's gonna figure itself out eventually. But what I want to do is focus on that athlete shit first, and the rest will be taken care of after that. So that's like my biggest thing for 2024. Everyone's like 2024 is the Kobe year, so we'll see.
They should, let's get it, man.
They said 2023 was the Jordan year, nigga. Didn't feel like the Jordan year, nigga. It felt like fucking
He said should have said LeBron.
Should have said LeBron, yeah. God damn.
Actually, should have 20. Yeah, this supposed to be the LeBron year, right?
It wasn't good for me, nigga. It was.
Well, yeah. I mean, had his good moments. You know what I mean?
It started off great. Started off real good. And then it just kind of shit.
Just like LeBron, huh? No, I'm joking.
Was there?
LeBron's great. I like LeBron. He's my.
Nah,
top.
he's
I'm a LeBron fan for real.
I feel like what point of this year did it just kind of like for you?
Summer.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's summer was just cheese, ass, nonsense.
I went out the country too. In Italy, still ass. You know why though? But
I know why. It just took an aggressive.
I just wanted to just delete that trip, but
from
Tokyo, even though that was right before the New Year, that was Christmas. Highlight. I want to put that in 2023 so bad.
Yeah.
But Tokyo, bro, when I tell you, that was one of the happiest, greatest.
I'm with you, my nigga. I'm with you.
My life, bro.
Yeah. I feel like that whole going to Tokyo, staying where we were staying at, moving how we was moving, eating the food, just everything. Everything was solid. Yeah.
Vibe.
Came back home. I felt so rejuvenated. I felt so fucking motivated. Oh man.
We gotta go back. We gotta run that one back.
We do gotta run it back. We gotta run it back on some like on a different wave though.
Yeah. But summer was. I mean, summer. Well, summer was a highlight because when I graduated. Yeah. But then, stuff happened, and summer was tough because then I had boards and yeah, man, it was
a lot of background shit too.
Yeah, no,
I feel like so like sucked. Yeah, like the first quarter of last year, I was like, nigga, we are killing it. Training was going good. I was like beefing with niggas, so I was like really at it. Business was like boom. I was like, nigga, we're killing it. And then like the aggressive shift happened like I want to say April, May-ish, going to the summertime, where I'm like, oh, hold on now. First of all, the vibes are getting fucked up. Some other shit was getting fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, wait, hold on now. All right, we might slow down. We might be slowing down a little bit. But summertime, I'm like, summertime, don't even worry about it. I already know because niggas start getting hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start leaning down for my competition. I'm like, we good. It's finna be up. Boy, that shit said it went even down more aggressively. Said da, da, da. I said, oh shit. And then I mean, yeah. From there, it just kind of went ass. And there's like a lot of other shit like behind the scenes. I'm not even finna mention on the pod, but yeah, man, I'm just excited.
You gotta go down and go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta go down. You gotta it's like a sing shot. You gotta get pulled back.
Yeah.
So you get all the way back. You gotta hit, the end of the sling pull. And then release. I don't fucking. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got to get pulled back to get it swung forward.
Yeah. So it's definitely. I'm definitely ready for that swing and just a shift of things. I've had glimpses of it where I feel like, oh, okay, I see where I'm supposed to go. I see where I'm supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm ready for it to really, really, really go uphill and go where I need it to be or expect it to be.
Yeah,
want it to be, and that's. I mean, I'm very confident that's gonna get there soon. So.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I kind of zoned out right now because I just thought that we have to go to a fucking high school reunion. Like I'm still thinking about that.
It's just for a little bit.
I know, man, but I don't
see some great people.
Yeah, it's just gonna be crazy
for
because
people who said I wasn't gonna be anything. No, I'm joking.
I feel like you got something planned. I don't know why. I feel like you got like you really want to see a specific person or like a specific couple people to like say something. Not say something, but just like show them like, yeah,
what's good? What you doing?
Yeah,
because I'm doing something.
But you already know.
I'm not. Nah. I just want to see people, man. There's people I haven't seen in a while. I
already know you finna be chopping it the fuck up. You're gonna be talking to everybody.
Yeah, man, that's what I do. I work the room, baby.
This nigga's gonna make me mad. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be trying to lay low in the cut, and this nigga gonna be, hey man, what's up, man? What the? I haven't seen, man. What are you doing? He's gonna ask people specifically, where you been at, man? What are you doing?
You got to. It's gonna be fun. Not gonna be there too long, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, cause like when we break down what tomorrow's supposed to be like, it's supposed to have obviously the gym. Full disclosure, Joey, if you listen to this, whatever you wrote down for that program. Not finna happen tomorrow, bro. Like,
delete it.
Dunskies. It's the last block. My gym closing. I already know this motherfucker be packed out. People probably gonna be screaming like crazy for me to squat. If I got it in my legs, I'm probably gonna squat like 705 pounds for a couple reps. So yeah, I already know that's already out. So we're gonna have the event. I'm probably gonna stay here until maybe closing. It's gonna be kind of tough because it's like 5.
We gotta stay till 5. You gotta stay till closing.
Why?
I feel like it's weird if like it closes and you're not here.
You think so? 5 is a long
Where's
time.
Russ? It's closed. Oh, he left already. Damn. Okay, it's the last time. You gotta be. Yeah,
you're right. You're right. I don't even know why I was on that type of shit. You're right. For some reason I'm thinking like it's almost what?
Shower, come back.
Yeah, like I'm almost thinking that it's like on some shit like, you know what? I'm gonna work out, probably bring a change of clothes, and then change into the clothes and then just kick it.
Shower.
I haven't showered today. I mean, I haven't showered yet. I've showered in the morning. I haven't showered yet.
I know. So tomorrow you should shower.
Yeah, but I also didn't. No, I was sweating today.
We're nasty.
Yeah. I just realized I finished up my workout and I just kind of chilled. Mind you guys, I'm wearing this fit because I had a specific photo shoot.
I wanted to, right?
Yeah, dropping tomorrow. It's like my birthday post. I don't know. I feel like as an influencer, you have to have like someone that does social media. You almost have to have like a birthday post type shit. And I was thinking, I'm like, I'm not finna get no pictures like during the day, and I don't want it to be like gym related. So I was like, I asked some people at the beginning of the week. I was like, would it be corny or lame to do a photo shoot?
Man, do what you want. Where's your birthday? I like it.
I told myself that too.
I like it.
Yeah. Actually, shit.
I'm gonna like that picture.
I feel like it's gonna do good. I basically like wanted to have a early 2000s type of vibe for the photo shoot. It came out well. Shout out to Duhan.
I mean,
don't know if
they're
y'all
gonna
can
see it already.
Yeah, you're right. That was foolish.
By the time this come out, they gonna already know.
That was foolish. Yeah, but shit, if you didn't see it already, go like it and wish me happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like so we're gonna go to the high school reunion after the event because the high school reunion begins at.
Don't be telling them our itinerary. Yeah, I got people. I ain't trying to know where.
Oh, it's already gonna be done.
You're right.
This nigga just forgot what he just said.
Got me.
We can go to the high school reunion. Josh gonna stun on niggas because that's what I know it's what he really wants to do. And then from there, we gonna pregame probably at my crib, and then we can go out. I'm not gonna get blackout drunk, but I want to be out of there.
I'm just going to have a good time, and if some beverages are consumed, so be it. But I will be responsible.
Yeah, and I don't drink very often. I drink on occasion for events and stuff like that. I might send it, man. I might send it.
I'll keep him in check. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like it's not like I'm like an angry drinker or anything like that.
No, he's not.
I just get.
You can't be. You're too strong.
I just get like goofy. Like I just get ha ha, and then
You're dancing.
Yeah, I'd be like this.
That's how you know. He's like,
yeah, that's how you know I'm a little mixy when I start doing that type of shit. But you're gonna move back to Houston anytime soon, or like 'cause we spoke about it, but or is that something you even want to talk about on the podcast? Because we were talking about the rent in Miami is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I mean, I plan on coming back to Houston sometime in the future. But you know where I'm at right now, I like what I'm doing, and you know, just running as long as I can, and see what happens. But
yeah,
you know, home is home, and we're gonna find a way back home eventually.
Yeah, I feel you. That was a political ass answer.
I know, right?
And I was like, I don't even know if he wants to answer that question or whatever. I feel like, I mean, honestly, like when you live in Houston and like you're a Houstonian, where else would you want to live? Other than
good food, good homes.
Other than LA.
Yeah, why would you want to live in LA?
I don't know. Niggas like LA. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, where, like literally, like seriously, where else would you want to live?
Chicago. I've heard. Chicago's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Chicago and Atlanta, those are the only other places where, like,
I guess, yeah.
My bro stays in Atlanta. It's nice, like Black excellence. It's a great place to be. But
yeah. I mean, just
good food too.
Where? Oh, did you say someplace? Oh, I'm tripping. I just heard a ghost. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like there's no other place I would want to settle down. Like where I'm talking about buying a home with my financial advisors now next year. I don't know if I want to do that. But
buying a home. That'd be crazy.
Weird. Yeah. I like the convenience of living in an apartment complex. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I want a home. As soon as I come, whenever I come back, wherever I end up settling down, I'm gonna get like a townhome and stuff.
Townhome, yeah.
That's the only thing right now. I'm not sure where, so I'm just in an apartment. Well, I know where, but yeah. Once it's that time, get a home. I'm getting a home. Townhome first, probably townhome, and then actual home. Unless I'm with, I don't know, if I'm with someone and get a home. I want a home. I mean, shit, that's the goal.
Yeah, I think everyone thinks it's the goal until like they really begin the home, and you're like,
I don't want an apartment forever.
No, for sure, I know that, but it's just like, god damn, bro, like property taxes. You gotta clean. You gotta like if something break, that shit is on you.
There's equity.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, that shit's expensive, bro. We'll see. I'll probably get into it. Oh, man. It's so crazy. Mind you guys, it's like 9 o'clock now. 9:30. What are you finna do after this?
Shit. Find some food. And
I'm asking you that question because you're always like, shit, what we doing? What's the move? What's the move, Russ?
Well, because I know tomorrow's gonna be a bigger day, so I don't know. Like, I'm not even trying to do something. I mean, I've been up since like 5 this morning traveling.
Well, I don't want to say that on the podcast.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, after we get off, I don't know. Might get mixy, get some food, get some Whataburger, some In-N-Out. What's over here?
That's sick. You don't like In-N-Out, do you?
It's all right. It's straight.
You like Cane's, which
I
you
like Cane's salad.
nasty ass.
I like
bro.
Cane's.
I feel like Cane's. It was cool back in like 2010.
What's cool in Miami because we barely have them, so it's
Yeah,
like nice to
I just
have.
feel like
It reminds me of home.
maybe Miami tastes different, but I just feel like now it just doesn't taste as good anymore.
Yeah, maybe it's a little different. They got that fresher recipe over there.
Yeah. Damn. But we 2 in. Easy money.
Hey man,
Easy money.
I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
I feel like this actually was a good one. We talked about
Of course, bro.
huh?
It's of course.
Oh, I think it said horse. I was like,
Horse.
I was like, we talked about. I said we talked about. You said horse. I was like, oh, okay.
I don't remember that one.
No, this was a good podcast, man. It's just it's crazy because it's like almost like full circle moment. It's like, damn. I mean, I'm not fucking done doing social media, but it's like, remember when we watched?
Retiring.
No, because Josh was with me when we watched my athlete video.
That song was playing at work yesterday.
Shit,
It was like,
old ass song.
yeah,
How does it go again? It's like,
the Candyman. Tomorrow, and it feels so good.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Holy shit.
Aloe Black. I think.
Yeah, man. We
I
were
actually seen that. That was just a joke. You know what I mean? Catching it, but
yeah. This nigga said you always say you can sing. I've never heard you sing for real.
those who heard me sing know I can sing a little bit,
Right.
and those who
That's
heard
the
me,
party. That's the party trick you pull out for the girls.
yeah.
Yeah, I can sing a little bit. Oh my god, you can't. Yeah, no, but I don't just sing for anybody.
I'm singing for anybody.
I already know what type of wave. Yeah, I already know what type of wave you on. But I just feel like, yeah, when we did the when Christian showed us the video,
Yeah.
I remember we both cried in that fucking office, in his office when we watched that video.
I remember thinking about the YouTube video you made the year before, and you're like, "Hey, I'm just gonna go and go to athlete. I'm just gonna work out and see what happens."
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't know what was gonna happen, and then I remember you used that same clip not too long around that time. Use that same clip to talk about how much it changed in that year, and that was just like, wow. Because you were so uncertain. You didn't know what was gonna happen. You just like athlete was about to open. And you're like, I'm just gonna go there and work out. And
I wasn't even trying to I was like about to not go.
yeah. And
I was on some like bullshit. I was just like, I'm not going to no grand opening. Like, I'll go when I want. But yeah,
and then your whole life changed.
it's just crazy. Now it's like full circle. Now you're here. You're doing the last podcast episode, basically like one of the last days here, and then on to new chapters.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
I feel like it's important to have like friends or like a friend that's there with like every single big pivotal moment in your life. Cause it's like, damn, like you can look back to certain shit, like that nigga was there, that nigga was there, that nigga was there. So it's like you can always like kind of like think about the emotions you had at that moment and like the emotions and different thoughts of insecurity, and then realize like, bro, like that was like a fleeting moment, and then like you were able to build upon that. And it's like you almost have that friend that can remind you of that. It's like, bro, you've been in this position before. Like we've been in this moment before. We're gonna build and we're gonna keep going. Like this shit happens. So it's crazy now because like now it's like one of those moments, but it's cool because like you said and like I've been saying, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna build upon this and grow past this, and it'll be a stepping stone in the. I was trying to say something cool and I just lost it, but it'll be a stepping stone on the road to success.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's your clickbait. Right?
There's your fucking click video. But is there anything you want to leave the people before we sign off? And
if you ever want some BPN supplements, use my code Okonye.
Oh shit.
Okonye. You know what I mean? Get you something nice for the right price.
He's not bullshitting either.
BPN has been grateful enough to allow me to be associated with them. For how long?
This dude is crazy. So like he calls me, he's like, yo man, I just did something crazy. Like, bro, I think I'm gonna have the opportunity to work with like a company that I really respect, and da da da. I was like, oh shit, like who? Now I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. I was like, all right. I mean, he's like, but you know them. I was like, okay. So I started naming companies. Nah, not them. I'm like, it's not BPN because like he would have told me. Like, there's no way. Then he's like, yeah, it's BPN. Like he like it was like a week later or however long later. And he's like, yeah, it's BPN. He's like, I didn't want to tell you because I wanted to get it on my own merit type shit or whatever. And I was like, it's crazy. So code what is it?
J Okonye.
Code J Okonye.
You can pause on Russ Swole for a while. Like he good. Use my code. I think I get you like 1% a little more than Russ Swole. So use mine.
Yeah, he gets you 11% off.
Exactly. If it may not say it when you check out, it will on the back end. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, man. Once again, thank you guys for anyone or everyone that's either come to Corrupted Strength, bought Corrupted Strength merch, or engaged the community in any type of format. I greatly appreciate it. This isn't goodbye. This is just see you later. We're gonna work behind the scenes and try to make something happen later in the future. But once again, I'm super thankful. I'm super grateful for anything, for all the memories, good or bad, that has happened within these walls. It's been a joyous 3 years, but it's time to close up shop and we'll figure some stuff out in the future. So that's episode number 26 with my boy Josh. Finna sign out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.